Hello.
Hello, hello. Um, Season 15 is upon us at long last. Um, we took a bit of a longer break heading into this season, which I think both Steven and I needed post grad. We were able to graduate, um, do that, and now,
Successfully.
yeah, successfully. So actually, I've never said this out loud before. Crazy to think that we started this game before we graduated high school, and now we're college grads.
Now look at
Crazy
us.
and retrospective. We'll be sending that clip to the season one chat after this is done so we can all vomit. Great. Um,
Enough about
season
season one. More about
season
season
15.
15. So
Um, Absolutely crazy. Um,
theme
a very
reveal, even though everyone knows what it is because it's the title of the video, probably.
theme reveal, and also like I've talked to more than a few people about it. Actually, theme, I don't know actually. Um, Anywho, that's not important. Yeah, a supersized summer, going comic book heavy, which is fun. Um, it's been a bit of a different process. We've just kind of like found people, and here we are.
And we
And so
think we
far, so
found
good.
some pretty good Darton Tootin' people.
Yeah, I'm very excited for this season. I do think we have a good group. Granted, we say that every season, and sometimes it's super, super true. Other times it's not. And all you past houseguests out there, you know whether you're part of a good season or not, because we are sure to tell you.
And
Um,
if you're not watching, if you're watching, you're probably not one of the bad ones.
I was gonna say, if you're watching, you're a good one. Um, Great. We're rambling a bit, but it's season 15. I'm excited to get this started. There's been 14 seasons, so that means I'm what now? 11 wins for me in the draft.
True.
Great.
Is it
Um,
11? Yeah.
yeah, you only have 3
I
wins.
thought I had four.
Oh, did you get a fourth? Who's your fourth? Will? Oh, by default, the default pick Will Coleman.
No,
Sorry, no shade.
Wasn't Will in your team? Did I have Will?
I think Will was the last person. Like you got Will by default. Oh no, no, no. I got Will was the last pick. I think you had Will though. I think that was
I swear
the
I had four wins. I had one, two,
6.
6, and I had one more recently too. It was probably a 12.
I think it was 12.
Okay, so 10. You have 10 wins,
Yeah. Um,
and at season 20, when we're tied,
okay.
then what?
We'll see. We'll see. Um,
So welcome to the annual Big Brother SS draft, or as we like to call it, Big Brother SS. Who's not winning this season? Because the 8 people I win are automatically eliminated
I was gonna say,
from
yeah,
the competition.
as soon as Stephen picks you, you're done. So, um,
But it will make your win that much more impressive because
because
you'll
you
have to
over
overcome more
like
odds than anyone else
this
has.
is our like first to enter the house twist or curse. Except like it's been broken before, but those 2 times were when one, you tricked me into not picking Sean because I was
I don't know why that is something that is just like not like it's like an asterisk. I don't understand why that
no,
isn't
no, no.
allowed.
It's not an asterisk, but I'm saying like I should have and was going to pick Sean until you convinced me that
So what
I
you're
should.
saying is that all of the other drafts were based on luck, and this one was when I manipulated you
No,
because
no,
you
no,
made
no,
a
no, no,
stupid move on purpose.
no, 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 no. I'm saying me picking Sean as my first pick, which was my read, would have been great. Sean's gonna. Well, why are we talking about Sean on the season 15
I'm sure he'll
draft?
love to hear this when he watches it. Anyway, let's
Half
get
this cast,
season 15 up.
yeah, half this cast knows Sean anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we really said we were gonna preamble about the season. That was probably the worst preamble we've ever done.
Well, what else are we supposed to say?
Obviously, I don't know what we're supposed to say.
Uh,
Also, like
this is Big
foreshadowing.
Brother Zero to Hero, a supersized summer.
Indeed it is. Good observation. Okay. So how this works is, um, I'm going to get first pick as the reigning winner. Um, as I normally am. I usually plan for this. And Then Steven will get picks 2 and 3, and then we alternate from there until our teams are full. We don't keep. Oh my God.
You're sick for like a week. You need to take something.
Yeah, thank you. Um, okay. I think we're better. Um, okay. We don't keep points or anything. It is just a straight winner takes all. So with that, I guess I get first pick.
Let's do it.
And this is tough because for me, I have, I think, a top 3. I think I have a top 3 based on a lot of things. And at least in my mind, like, I have a top 3, and then within that top 3, I do have a top 1. I have a preseason winner pick, and I'm just trying to bet of like whether or not you take that person. And I don't think you necessarily do, but I don't know if I'm willing to risk it. The answer is I'm going to. I'm gonna make my same season 6 move.
This guy stinks.
Bring back your soundboard, please. Um, I am not outsmart you, but I am gonna try and get all 3 of my top 3. Great. Can you stop coughing? And yeah. So with that, my first pick, although not necessarily my winner pick.
Oh my gosh, go.
But that doesn't mean anything. This person is probably the person that I feel like I've talked to most preseason. I think she's got a good history in games, very personable, knows a good amount of people, found us on her own. Sorry, knows a good amount of people of the past. I think is coming into this season relatively unconnected, but based off of like how she's communicated with us, like I don't think that'll be a problem because not a ton of people are super connected here. I don't know. I just get good social butterfly vibes while equally knowing what to do and how to play the game. For my first pick, I'm going to take the very first name on the memory wall here, and I'm going to go with Ava.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know any of these people, so I can't even like give an assessment. I feel like, you know, I feel like usually we like interview people and we like talk to them for a while, but
That's true. Yeah, normally like I feel like we do have a better. I mean, it's weird. I do feel like I have a good grasp on most of these people, at least like a vibe.
Ava's the one who
She
uh,
runs
Survivor, just say it.
Survivor Michigan
Yeah,
State.
Michigan State. So that's always a good thing. I didn't say first pick.
Simona.
Did
Hi,
you
Simona.
did you say she was not your winner pick?
She's not my winner. I mean, listen, she is in my top 3. I have
I
a top
think,
3.
but she's not the one. Okay, I gotcha.
She's not the one. I do have a the one. And if you end up picking my the one, good on you. Because I've got backups.
Okay.
But I'll be interested.
I
No,
always
maybe
do
it's
this,
I think it may be. I don't know.
I always do this off vibes, and that has worked so well, always before. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I am gonna go with. Hold on, I need to look at these DRs here. I have a pick. And I'm gonna go with Miss Julia. I think that she is someone who watches Big Brother. She's someone that has experience in this kind of world here. And I really liked her video. And she seems really down to earth, and she seems very social. So I'm hoping that she has the strategy in her and the knowledge of the game to kind of take the win. But we'll see. I'm
Period.
going.
Yeah, I'm a big Julie fan. We went to school together, and by that I mean we never met once. But we did go to school together. And we followed each other on Instagram like before, and all, and like we definitely have mutual friends. Shout out Sambor. She's not watching this. She has no idea this exists. Anyway, yeah, Julie is awesome. I definitely like would have picked Julie on my team. I'm super confident in her ability to do well. I think this is a great pick by you.
Thanks. Okay. My next pick. I'm going to go with someone that ever since reached out to us or however we started interacting with them, I was like, "Oh, you're fun. Like you're like someone who's like I like can't wait to see what happens." Like someone who like I don't know, I just like think people will like in the house. I'm going to go with Andy.
I knew you were gonna pick Andy. Um, okay, go on more.
I think I mean, first of all, Andy um has been very active with us. Like I feel like she has been very excited to play. She's sent in all the things when we needed them. Um, her video is just like fun. Like she's like a fun person on her video. Um, and yeah, I don't know, but I don't have much to go off for anybody. But that is my assessment of her. Fun.
No, Andy is awesome. If anything, like I not that I feel like you're easy to read, because if anything, I actually feel like you're like I don't always know what you're gonna pick, but like walking in to this, I again would have liked to pick Andy for my team, but I just had a feeling if I didn't pick Andy first, that Andy would have been one of your first two picks. And I wasn't gonna pick Andy first, so therefore I just like kind of automatically grappled with the fact that like I wasn't gonna have Andy on my team, and I think I already came to terms with that. But I totally agree with everything you said. I'm super. Andy's probably one of the people that I'm most excited for, because she's probably one of the few people where it's like there are the people here that are from the fandom and we have like very close mutual friends with, and then there's the large group of people that are like friends of our friends that haven't played games before. And Andy is one of the few people that doesn't fit into either of those categories, where it's like clearly he's played games before, knows roughly what she's doing, but like I don't know how she found us. And that's exciting. And I'm excited to have Andy, and she seems awesome.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my turn now. Um okay, I think I am. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna not risk it again. Um my next pick is simply, it's less so of how they've interacted with us and more so of like track record and what other people of like good mutual friends and like how they found us like have said like, oh, like make sure to pick this person, this person is fantastic. um and even though we have a good amount of people that have played games in here before, this is the only person that I've heard people be like, watch out for them, pick them, winner pick, easy, no question. For that reason, I'm going to go with Tyler. I'm very intrigued to see what Tyler is going to do. Based off of our interaction so far, they haven't been a lot. He could totally flop. And you know, if he does, that's fine. Happy to have you on my team, Tyler. It's been a ride. But I don't know. I'm excited to see what Tyler's gonna do this season because I've heard great things. And also in theory knows Amanda. In theory.
In theory.
This is well no, actually I'm gonna put this on the record and then when we watch it back later, like that's when we'll be like, oh what? So Tyler's like mutual followers with us are like Sean and Eric, who are like two of like my closest friends, and then randomly Amanda from season 7, who's not in the fandom. Love Amanda, but like these two people are not people that like would have connected over like Big Brother online games. Like that's not Amanda's world, to my knowledge at least. So they have to know each other.
The only other option is that they know each other in real life.
Or like, yeah, I don't know. Neither of them are like influencers.
Okay.
So yeah, anyway, I'm picking Tyler.
Okay. Tyler. Good pick. Strong pick. I don't have anything positive or negative to say over these people, to be honest. Oh, we built a little pyramid.
Oh
here.
wait, I was about to say, come on, pyramid.
I think Tyler's a strong pick. I don't know if I would have picked him. Okay, I don't know if I like would have picked him early enough for it to be like a problem that if you didn't pick him right there. But I think it's great. I think he's gonna do great. Hopefully, we just haven't gotten a lot from him yet, so I'm not really sure what he's gonna bring because I don't know him at all. Okay.
But you know what? I wasn't gonna risk it because you took Sean from me last time, and by last time I mean
9.
11 seasons ago. 9. I don't do math. Great. Continue.
Okay. I don't really know who I want next. Actually, yeah, I do. I think. I think out of the people left, and this isn't true for all of them, I think a lot of them are newish to this kind of whole thing. And that worries me because the Caroline Clarkson, Chloe Farmers of the world don't typically get the chance to win the game.
Read them. That's hi, Caroline and Chloe. We love you.
No, that's not what I said. I said
Steven said he hates you both.
I said they don't usually get the chance to win the game, which is true. I can't remember the last time someone won that wasn't experienced.
Her name was Emma McIntyre.
Yes, that was 14 seasons ago. Anyway. And then out of the other people, I think are very experienced in doing this kind of stuff. But to my knowledge, a lot of those people, unlike Tyler, supposedly, I don't think have like the most amazing track record. So that's where I'm at right now.
Oh, great. Was that a long preamble for a non-specific pick? Like that wasn't leading up to anything.
Shouldn't you be on mute when it's my pick? Anyway, I am going to go.
1 hour later.
I am going to go with Jay. J. Scott doesn't know he's on mute still. J. You were coughing. Yeah, excited for Jay. Again, honestly, like, compared to past seasons, and it's been a while since we've sat down and interviewed people and gotten to know them. But even in the past few seasons where we haven't done that, I still feel like we get a lot of interaction, oh my gosh, from people usually. And this is one of the times where I feel like people reached out to us and they said, I'm interested, and we said, great. and then we made their DR and we got some pictures from them. So I really don't know what to go off of here. And I think out of the vibes, of the willingness to play, of everything in between, of experience, I'm gonna go with Jay.
Great.
I only muted you one time.
Um,
You never unmuted yourself.
okay. Anyway, um, Jay, for me,
Is the
no,
winner.
no, I've already said the winner's Tyler. Um, First public service announcement. We say this every draft, and we've kind of been saying it. Clear, like these drafts mean nothing. If you're picked first versus last, we've had the default last pick win. We've had the first overall pick win. We are going off of close to nothing. With that being said, I would not have picked Jay.
Okay.
Um,
Well, good thing it wasn't your pick.
and again, that's less so me not feeling good about Jay, and more so I feel better about other people. But we'll see, because Jay could absolutely.
Is it my strategy that if he doesn't send in his video and we need someone else, I get the replacement person?
I mean, listen,
I
there's
get the
more than
Ladacious
you.
replacement. That's what we're calling it for now. The Ladacia replacement,
Okay.
aka Natalie Grant.
And yeah, you could have that. You could have Natalie Grant.
All right, keep going.
Great. Okay. My third pick. I will be getting my full top three, which is exciting for me. And again, I say top three like that's like an arbitrary. Like again, it doesn't mean anything. Yeah, I'm currently in my preseason want to be friends with everyone era. Appreciate this while it lasts, because rankings you'll quickly see we become far less nice human beings. We're joking all the time. Anyway, I'm rambling. In addition to me feeling like good about this person, both, in all honesty, both from a game track record position and from the interactions that we've had have been personable and good and quick and great. BBSS has a weird track record of the person to join the cast at the very last minute usually ends up doing quite well.
Doesn't mean that that's happened yet.
Well, no, it has happened yet multiple times, is my
No, I mean
point.
it hasn't happened yet this season. We don't know who the last person is. Still could be yet to be determined.
Well, okay, one of the last people. As like other people were already sending in photos and doing things, and then this person was cast.
I want the track record for that.
I mean, I'll start listing off people like Juliana and like, or not Juliana. Juliana was on, but like Reza.
No, Juliana was one of the last. Reza was one of the
Oh
last.
yeah. Okay, yeah, both of them. That's like that. That's like the golden.
Okay, I thought you were gonna be like,
And well, and Emma.
yo. I don't know. Emma. Okay.
Yeah, and those are three whole people right there. So, therefore, anyway, Dakota, another winner.
Was he really?
Uh-huh. Anyway, Kristen. Okay, sorry, we're really delaying this now because Steven knows who I'm picking, but like the world definitely does not. I'm going with Ryan. Ryan has just been like very personable, very quick to like send in materials, very just like willing to dive in head first, super nice. I think I mean, I don't know who I get the sense that like I don't get the sense from anyone that like people wouldn't get along with him, but I get the sense from Ryan specifically that like, oh, people get along with Ryan. I don't know why, but I just get that sense. And yeah, for all those reasons, I'm gonna go with Ryan.
Cool. Yeah, Ryan's a great pick. Ryan was a last minute addition. And what he's given so far has been great. My turn. I am gonna go. I am gonna go with Max. I think Max so far, I think probably out of everyone here, has been the most eager to get started and most eager to join. He's been on the radar for BBSS for a few seasons now.
We tried casting him so many times.
Yeah, things have just come up.
We've also cut, so that's like it's like on us as well.
Anyway, I think that he's probably the most excited person to play. He's the most eager. He's been the most, I think to us, has been the most talkative. So that could translate to comes out of the gate swinging too hard, or it could be is the face that everybody wants to see and wants to talk to because they're also talking. So it just depends on what happens. I mean, I could definitely see Max coming out of the gate way too hard and going out quickly because of it. But gotta take some risks, I guess, in the BBSS draft. So Max is my pick.
Oh yeah, I totally agree. I think Max has been one of the. I think Max has been the most. I agree with exactly what you said. Like of everyone, they've been the most active preseason, which has made me feel very good about Max. The only thing that has held me back from picking them up to this point, which like you said it, I don't know why I have a weird gut that Max could be a flame out. But I think that there are other contenders for a flame out over Max. So good pick.
Thank you.
Oh god, now it's my turn. Okay. And now this is where, yep. That checks out. Okay. This is gonna be tough. But I think I know my pick. Yeah, and I know my, and there I'm gonna say I know my next two picks as well. This first person could go one of two ways. The first way is the way I hope it goes, being well. And the second way, which I hope is the way it doesn't go, is badly. And what I mean by that is I have high expectations for this person, and I will continue to have high expectations for this person until the 11th hour. The 11th hour is going to be tomorrow at roughly 2 p.m. And if they haven't sent in the rest of their materials, I will also be getting the Lidation replacement. I am going to pick Zach. I think Zach has the ability to do very well this season. The question is he going to use the ability? Because so far we've heard like nothing from him and I'm scared. Zach, don't fail me.
Oh my god.
Well, I'll just decide. I am very excited for Zach, assuming that he is on the season and sends in his things shortly, because the season is going to start. And I think he will. I think he will. Like, I'm not worried, probably. And I think it'll be fine. And I think as soon as he does, he'll be great. And then he'll win. And then it's great.
Cool.
Any thoughts on Zach, or are you just moving on?
I don't really know what to think. I heard he's good, but I don't even know if he's gonna be playing it. So I don't really know. This is a photo that we took from his Instagram, and not one that.
Placeholder, but placeholder that's probably going to become permanent because now that it's on the draft, it's canon. So
Yeah. So
sorry.
Zach doesn't know yet, but this is the photo we're using.
This is fast forward.
If he's playing at all, So we haven't had any photos or videos from him yet. Then we start in 36 hours. So
It's fine. It's fine.
anyway,
Fine.
okay.
Anna Fontes has sent it in like 8 hours. So, and she did great. So
Next. Okay.
excited for you, Zach. Okay, go.
I am gonna go with. I mean, let's just call it what it is. We have three people here who I don't think know what they're getting into.
Okay, this is so funny because I was absolutely going to pick one of these three people next, and I'm so curious if you're going to take the person that I want.
And it's
Go.
time to get one of them off the board.
It'll okay. Yep, keep going.
What?
No, keep going. I'm excited to see you pick. Sorry, I'm interjecting.
Well, I'm gonna pick Kaylin because I think
Okay.
I don't know if that's who you thought I was gonna pick, but I think. Well, I'll save my thoughts for the other few when they come around. But Kaylin has also been very eager to play. I think Kaylin has apparently, when she was making her video, took several attempts to get it just right. She's expressed many times to others and us how excited she is to get started and to play. And I think that if she comes in with the right amount of gusto, and maybe if she sticks with the people that she knows and swings in with some other people that she feels good with, that she can do well. So I'm going with Kaylin. Honestly, out of the few that don't really know what they're doing, I feel best about her.
Fun. Okay. I won't lie. She was the only one that I wrote out and wasn't gonna pick of those three.
What did you say?
I said she was probably the one out of those three that I wasn't gonna pick.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
exciting. I like that we have different reads on
Yeah.
these people. This is fun because everyone say it with me. This means nothing. We know nothing. But it leaves me in a trickier position. Because I mean, I'm definitely picking one of Sarah or Abby here, who I assume are the other two people you were talking about.
Yeah.
And what's funny is like I feel equally good about both of them, but despite me saying like I'm picking one of them now and I don't know which one, I'm almost confident that I'm not gonna pick the other one next to round out my team because there are other people that I want. So I am just gonna go with my gut, hope for the best, and then maybe I get the other one later. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I know my pick. This person, which is one of the two people that I just mentioned, I agree, might not know what she's getting into. I agree with that assessment. But from the limited time that I've known this person and from the very limited interactions that we've had, I'm so excited for her to play because I think just from the vibe of her texting and her as like a person, we'll have like the social aspect down pat, no questions asked. And that's going to get you like far enough to the point that you can figure out the strategic stuff later. In my opinion, you can win this game as a social player that doesn't get the strategy as much easier than you can be a strategic game bot that like doesn't know how to talk to people. That flip side is not going to work. And I think this person is on the good side of that. I feel like we weirdly have a track record of like picking each other's people. And Sarah's definitely one of your people. And that's why I will be picking her for my team.
Nice.
So
I feel like that's actually not true, though. I feel like we always pick our people. At least I do.
I don't know. I feel like you had Jordana both times. I feel like
I
you
had Camilo, I had Aaron, I had Anna.
You had Ariel as your like what first pick?
Yeah. Sarah's a
Yeah.
good pick.
I'm
And
really
a pro about Sarah is that she has the exact same schedule as me, so she will probably
there you go.
always be free when I am free. The problem is I'm not free a lot. So if Scott is running a competition by himself, Sarah probably will not be there also.
And
So
that's
good pick. She's going to be very social. I think she is going to need a second to get adjusted.
fair. I think, yeah. Well, yes. I'm really excited for Sarah. If nothing else, Sarah's cool. I don't know where that thought was going.
Anyway, I was going to say she's going to need a second to get adjusted. And if she can find her footing in an environment where she has no idea what's going on, I think she will do well. But I think there's a chance that she doesn't. And that she kind of just like goes out early. I don't know. But we'll see.
But also, I think, like, honestly, and like to be so clear, like, I know Steven would never do this, and like like no, the fact that like Steven and Sarah are like working together, and if you don't know the context of that, you'll learn it at some point. But like together quite often. I don't worry about that in terms of like Sarah like finding something out about the game. Like I'm not worried about that. But I think the fact that she's with you a lot is going to be her big, like if she wasn't around you all of the time, she would not be as high as a pick. But when it comes to some things like, oh, what should I be doing? Oh, I don't understand this. Even just like having you there, not to like tell her what to do. Obviously, you can't do that, and like you wouldn't do that. But just like the slightest things of like, talk to people. Nice. Like I just like
Yeah, I
that.
won't be doing that either. So
Well, I don't know. I think you need to be helping my team out here.
No.
I'll be doing that. I'm gonna be texting Sarah, being like, Sarah, talk to people.
because I know
Yeah.
Sean is prepping his people too, so I'm not like prepping her, but I'm like, make sure when you get in there you talk to people and.
No, exactly. Yes.
But
Coach
I'm
them
not saying
up.
that after the season starts, she's on her own. Sean, on the other hand, I know you're listening. I know you're gonna be playing the game here as a 17th house guest.
No, I don't think that, because Sean during season 14, instead of telling his people to go talk to people to not get nominated, brought them to get margarita towers and took pictures of them when they were put on the block. So
True, true. Okay, Sarah's a good pick. My turn. Okay. Well, I was gonna pick this person and then have you pick someone. I was, if I had Sarah, I probably would have picked her right here, but I don't feel inclined to pick Abby right now. Although we'll talk about her, but
I love Abby.
she's probably the person I'm like
love
most
Abby so
excited for. I'm gonna go with Danny.
Okay. I was probably gonna pick Danny next, I think, anyway, as well. So
Danny is
nice.
someone who has experience. Also, someone I really liked from her video. And out of these six, they're the one that I see most excitement for. So, Danny is my choice.
Really keen insight. Thank you so much for that, Stephen.
Yep.
No, but I also agree. Danny is one of the few people, actually, now that I think about it, that like was supposed to be on a past season of ours, specifically last season of ours. And unfortunately had to drop last minute due to personal circumstances, which we totally understand. Happy to have them here. I agree. I think Danny will be fun. I don't know exactly what to expect from like their gameplay style, but I'm like Danny's really cool. We've said that about a lot of people, and by I this
This
is
is true.
this is
I feel like this cast is very cool.
They are very, I mean, like, no shade to our previous casts, but I feel like this is one of our like coolest groups of like normal people. That's awesome.
And I mean full shade.
Um, yeah. No, I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Danny does because I don't fully know what to expect. And I'm excited for that. Okay. My pick. I have I have no idea. And then when I think about it, I'm like, duh. And then when I think about it again, I'm like, can I have my cake
Careful,
and
the winner could be here.
funny you say that. Um, I think I am gonna go with this person. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this person almost like hands down, I think. Um, just got finished saying that Danny was supposed to be on last season. This person was also supposed to be on last season. Um, wasn't able to do it last minute. Totally fine. Um, Joe, the eventual winner, took his place. Another example of a last minute addition doing well. Might I add. Um, but this person I think
Yeah,
is
but
going to be
season 14 cast was last minute. I don't want to hear that.
that's not unfair.
That's what I was thinking you were saying when you brought that up.
No. Um, oh my God. No, this person is very funny. I get their humor. Um, I think they're gonna be very personable. I could see a world where like maybe it doesn't click with everyone, but like I think it'll be fine. And this person is a BB Snap player. Um, I'm sure they've done more than that, but in terms of like my context of knowing them and how like we came across them in the first place, BB Snap knows a lot of the BB Snap person, is a BB Snap winner, I'm pretty sure. I'll be honest, I don't super keep up with them, but
We don't
I
exist
think
anymore.
they're a BB Snap winner. And like knows a good amount of our previous house guests, and they all seem to like him to the point where I'm like, period. Yes. In fact, heading into the season 14 draft, I think I was probably like going to pick him in one of my top 3 picks, and then he didn't play. So I'm happy to have Brogan on my team now. Steven, I'm curious if you were you gonna take Brogan soon slash
Probably wouldn't have been next.
okay.
I'm pretty confident in my next pick, actually. And I think it's more at this point of like, maybe why wouldn't I pick some the other people? And we'll talk about that when we go into the other people. But Brogan, I mean, I don't know. Again, the only thing I'm worried about was, I mean, we'll just come on and say it, like flaked last season. Was a little flaky at first when we made his DR. Has since come around. It's been very responsive. So yeah, okay, Brogan, okay. You know,
I'm excited for Brogan. I'm optimistic for Brogan. We've
We'll
had a
see.
roller coaster, and we're on the up and up currently.
My turn. Okay. I am gonna pick someone I think who will survive.
Okay.
And that sounds stupid, but it's not. I don't know if they're gonna go on and win, but
At least it's not what we're trying to pick. So
I need to
yeah,
go back and watch how many times you interrupt me while I pick and how many times I interrupt you, which is 0.
I want to go back and see how many times you give thoughts on people versus me give thoughts on people. I have things to say.
Well, I'm giving my thoughts, but you interrupt me. Anyway, I could see 3 of these people, like I can envision their evictions.
Me too.
I can think. Well, I don't think we're thinking of the same person. I I'm gonna pick Jared.
Okay.
Um,
My name's Jared. I am outside.
my name is Jared. My name is Jared. I am outside. Uh, I think Jared. Jared's. You can tell by his photo, he's a little goofy. I think. Um, I just can't tell yet if that's like personable goofy or like impersonable goofy. You know? Like goofy like haha everyone's laughing and getting along with you goofy or like goofy like okay like bringing down the vibe here. But I think it is the former. You know?
I do know what you're saying. I think it's neither.
You think he's not goofy at all?
I think he's the least goofy no, I'm kidding. No, I agree, like, sure, goofy, but I don't think it's like I don't think that like goofy positive or goofy negative is like the metric here. Because what I get from Jared and why I think this was a good pick was I think on the whole that Jared like is here and wants to play and has not shown me yet that he's going to be a chaotic mess. And that's like I agree. I don't yeah, I agree with your assessment. I think Jared could do well.
Okay. Your turn.
Great.
Jared, I am outside.
Oh my god, we laughed so hard at that. Like that was fun. Jared, I don't know if
Jay
you
just responded
intentionally-
yes, yes, yes.
Jay did.
Which I can't tell if that's a yes, 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 or if it's a yeah, yeah, yeah. You know.
Or if it's like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Anyway. I wait, sorry, back to the Jared video. Laughed so hard at that because when we were listening to it and why Steve and I think it's so funny. Jared, I don't know if you meant this intentionally or not, but it sounds like you're gonna go like, my name is Jared. I'm 20 years old. Or 23. And I go to yada yada yada. And then doing that, I'm Jared. I'm outside right now. And I'm like, that it made me laugh so hard and I loved it.
Unintentional
Anyways.
funny, which I think is good.
Or intentionally funny, in which case goofy parentheses very positive.
Two good things. Okay.
Two good things. Great.
My
Okay.
name is Steven. I am waiting for Scott to pick.
Yes, it is great. Awesome. I have my pick. I am pretty confident. And I have one thing to say about my pick. And okay, and
I'm on the SpongeBob board tonight.
in fact, no, I don't have anything to say about my pick. I have one thing to do. Steven, are you ready
Yeah.
for my action?
I know what it's gonna be. That's not, that's not what I thought you were gonna do.
Oh, I know what you think I was gonna do, and I'll do that next time when I think I will end up with that person by default, but we'll see.
No, that's not. I thought. No, I thought you were gonna do something for this person.
Oh, bitch.
This is my impression. Oh, bitch.
Yes, no. So I'm picking Abby. If it wasn't clear by my,
Wait, you have to go the other way. You're mirrored.
I'm mirrored. Damn it. Okay. I'm picking Abby. Abby is like, I'm sorry, everyone else that's on this cast, you've been great. I've loved talking to you. Abby is currently in the lead for production's favorite because she's so much to talk to. She's so funny. Absolutely love Abby. Just the banter is wonderful. I thought about picking Abby so much sooner, and like Abby is the person for me that I've been like, no, I think I can wait one more round to take her. No, I think I can wait one more round to take her. And then here we are, and I'm going to take her now. I realized this last night, and I texted Steven this, but I think Abby has such Dina Rathke energy. I think she's going to walk into that house. She, as we clearly know, both from her and her friends, has not a clue what to do. Has no basis
Dina?
of what this game is. Similar to
Did
Dina.
Dina?
No. But I think Abby could be one of those rare cases of like, and granted, the example of Dina, I'm gonna talk about the positive here first, because I think Abby could absolutely like walk in here, be Abby, super funny, yes, love it, let's banter in the chat. Everyone is like, yes, love Abby, just as they were, yes, love Dina. And I think if Abby even just gets the slightest in with either, in my how I read it before the game, Tyler, Zach, Jay, I think one of those three, truthfully, even like put Ava or Julia in that group as well. I just think that those three might know a few more people. But like, if you get in with someone that like knows the game and the fandom and like knows what to do well and is experienced, like I think she's golden. And when I say golden, Dina wasn't golden because she was still
Dina was pre-jury.
Dina was pre-jury. And that could
But
still
like good pre-jury, you know?
like Rob pre-jury, not like you messed up. The rest of the house, season 8 was a great season. Go watch season 8 if you're looking for a season to watch. No, I'm like simultaneously so confident in Abby, and I'm so excited to see what she does, because she could absolutely do anything, from absolutely run the table and be in the finale and a huge contender to win, or like flop so bad. And like, that's okay. I'm just so excited that Abby is on this season. Abby, in the words of me about half this cast, you're cool.
I mean, our perception, I think, is that she's a mix between Emma McIntyre and Dina Rathke. The question is there, how much Emma McIntyre is she and how much Dina Rathke is she?
Well, yes. And it's funny because, and this is, I love Emma and Dina, love both. In fact, Emma's one of like our closest friends. It's funny we say that because I feel like on that scale, like Emma is the negative side and Dina's the positive side, despite Emma being the winner and Dina being the pre-juror. Like, it shouldn't be that way.
But I think that Dina comes with the more strategic side. Emma comes with the more go with the flow side, which was great when it worked. I just don't think that's a thing that like works anymore. So I think
it's who you're with.
I can't really remember anyone in recent history that was like as go with the flow as Emma was, and like almost won the game.
As I mean, like Emma is like an extreme example of that.
Yes. So I'm saying if she was 100% her, she probably wouldn't win. But I think she needs to be just Dina enough with the strategy and like the memes. But I think you need Emma's like care and like genuine desire to be in an alliance and like be friends with you, you know? Not that Dina wasn't, but Emma was definitely more of that. So I think she needs the mix. I think she needs to lean a little more heavily Dina because she's already so heavily Emma. But enough with that analogy. I hope she does really well. I really want to, really want to see her be like a power player this season. I don't know right now if I like see that happening, but she needs to get in good with the people. She can't just stick with Caitlyn. So I hope she.
But I think she can stick with Caitlyn.
But
And
I don't think
should
she can just stick with Caitlyn, is what
I don't think they plan on doing that. I hope not. I hope this is no shade, Caroline and Chloe. I love you both so much. Besties, love you. I think that these two are the evolved version of them. Like, I think in terms of like Sean, if Sean's playing like Pokemon and like Caroline and Chloe were like his like first Pokemon and he trained them and they killed them and they failed miserably and he's like, time to train some new Pokemon. Now he knows what he did wrong. And now he found better people that are more capable. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I love Caroline and Chloe. But I do have more faith in Abby. And Caitlyn. And Caitlyn, to be very
Now
clear.
it's Michael. Okay. Liz and Michael here. I get one's got the other.
I have strong opinions on both, I won't lie. And they're very different.
Well, here's my thing.
And truthfully, I'm happy with either. Again, weirdly, sorry, before you make your pick, I'm sorry not to interrupt you again, which I know is what your pause was. But I don't think either of these people are bad picks for you, nor am I upset to be left with either of them. I just think they're very different picks, and we'll get into it as you make yours. Now, please go. I'll stop interrupting.
I think yeah, they both are very different. For me right now, with a last pick, I need to pick someone who has more of a certainty to like stick around. You know? I need someone who is more like predictable. I think I worry a little bit for Liz because Liz is someone who hasn't said much to us, was a little bit of a hard getter for the cast. We'll talk about Liz when we get to her. I'm gonna pick Michael.
That's who I would have picked too.
Michael is someone who wants to be here for sure, is excited to be here, has experience, all that stuff. At least for right now, is like the more, like the safer bet, which is what I think. I really would have liked to pick Liz because I think it would have been more enjoyable, like if Liz did well. But I think that's been like one of my problems in the past is like I want to pick Liz, but Michael is like the safer choice. So I'm gonna go with Michael. And then you talk about, and I am excited for Michael. I think Michael will do great. He's very excited, all that stuff. So
No, yeah, I totally agree. I would have picked Michael as well. I think the only reason that I haven't picked Michael personally so far is, and he's already given us a full diary room rundown of how like he's not gonna come out too strong in the beginning. Unfortunately, it's the very fact that we've already gotten a full diary room breakdown of him not coming out too strong that makes me think the exact opposite will happen.
I don't know if he's able to keep it more
No, and like, listen, here's the
in the
thing, because
diary room.
I agree with you. I think one of two things can happen. He is either, and granted, both of these people did end up making it very far. He could have huge Dalton upside. Because I remember preseason of season 8, we were like, Dalton's going to be too much. He's planning too much. He's going to say too much. He's going to be a flame out. And then he went in there. He kept it in the DR.
And same with Brandon too.
Masterminded it. Well, I was going to say that was the other one. Brandon did not keep it in the DR. Everyone realized how much of a best Brandon
but he
was.
still
Like,
made
he
it
had no
very
shot,
far.
but not necessarily of his own volition.
I'm not saying that he kept it in the DR. I'm just saying he made it to the finale.
Sure. And I agree with you.
And like very well could have won the game.
For that reason, while I think that like Michael maybe has a higher possibility to flame out early than Liz does, I also think that Michael has the chances that Michael makes it to the finale and is a contender win are multiplied by 1,000 over Liz, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That sounded so horrible. Oh no.
Now we get to talk about Liz. So perfect.
So yeah, now I have Liz on my team. Liz, I'm really intrigued by for a couple of reasons. Because one, so she is another one of these people that I think doesn't know fully what she's getting into, and that is my biggest worry for sure. And I think is exclusively the reason why she hasn't been picked. I think everyone else has had someone, even if you don't know what you're walking into, has had someone be like, this is what to expect. And I think no shade to Dan, from what I've seen, did not do a great job at explaining what this is going to be. I think it's going to be a lot more. And unfortunately, when it comes to this cast, and if we look at our seasons past, and when I say past, I mean recent past. I mean 14, I mean 13, I definitely mean 12, and I definitely mean 11. Like all of these more modern seasons of ours, week 1, typically there's something that happens. Great. I think Liz could survive that. As soon as we hit week 2, though, weeks 2, 3, and 4, at least one of them, if not more of them, are like guaranteed to be the you don't really talk to me, so therefore I'm putting you up, and then you don't have any numbers to save you. Unfortunately, I think everyone else on this cast is going to have a better grasp to immediately talk to people and get in with people than Liz does. And that's my biggest concern. On the flip side, I think she knows more about the game of Big Brother than Abby, than Sarah, than Kaylin, just to like toss them out there because we've already talked about it. We know like she does watch feeds. She
Wow.
only think that she is the most like if I had to make a guess on someone that will be pre-jury, unfortunately, I think Liz is my best guess, and I hope I'm wrong because Liz is so awesome and so happy that like so grateful that Liz was able to join us. Also decently last minute, but that's just my guess.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm excited. I'd be very excited if she has to start by talking to people. And I don't know with what she knows going into it if that's going to happen. So, I hope she does. And she watches, like you said, she watches the feeds. She keeps up with actual Big Brother. Like, she knows what she needs to do if she wants to do it, which is great. So, good luck, Liz. Let's go, Liz.
So yeah, and that's the draft. Truthfully, anything that we said here can practically be a wash. It's truly the next video that you watch when our real opinions will come out. Because then we'll actually have a baseline as to who's doing well after week 1 of the game, which I'm super excited for. I love rankings. Rankings will also possibly look a bit different this season, as in the episodes might not be as in depth just due to the workload for Steven and I, but to still like give the people that want to know what's going on during the season the insight, the rankings will be a little more in depth with maybe some DRs, maybe some more background on what's happening during the week, just in a verbal way of communication and a neat little presentation than a fully written out episode. But we'll see, because who knows? We're playing it by ear and figuring out what works for us. So yay. Steven, anything else?
Oh, I'm really excited. I think we still got some work to do. We still
Yes.
have some things that need to be submitted. So I'm
Well,
hoping
yes.
that these are the 16 people that enter the house. And if they are, then I will be happy. So, yes.
All right. That's all. We'll see after week 1 when one of these people will be gone next time we speak.
All right. Bye.
Sadness. Bye.
Stop the recording.